At the other end of the spectrum, we have people like Anju Mahindru, one-time film actress and cricket groupie. Mahindru herself was under a little cloud because of a telephone call she allegedly made to former cricketer Maninder Singh in Durban during the final match of the one-day series between India and South Africa in 1997. She asked Maninder, "Jaddu se baat ho gayi?" The call was taken by Sushil Doshi, another Hindi television commentator from Madhya Pradesh. Mahindru says,
I am talking about Hansi taking money now. The whole World Cup was fixed. I knew every game, the result before it happened. How Pakistan was going to lose to Bangladesh, South Africa was going to lose to Zimbabwe. All of us knew.
ये जो इंग्लैंड में हुआ है?
इंग्लैंड में जो वर्ल्ड कप हुआ है, except for the finals.
अच्छा, वो लग रहा था कि फिक्स हो गया, बाकी सारे फिक्स थे.
Except for the two semi-finals and finals, because whoever was giving the information wanted money. I said, but I don't know any bookie, yeah. I'm not the gambling types. मैं अगर मेरी कोई फ्रेंड गैम्बलिंग करे 10,000 मैं उसको बोलती 10% मेरा है, you know, like that. Just for the excitement, but I don't know bookies and all that. So this guy said me, you introduce me to a bookie. I want this lump sum, this money, I give all information. But उसने मुझे सारी information दी except for the semi-final से final. ये सर अब मैंने दूंगा क्योंकि आप लोग के मुझे बोलते हैं.
इंडिया का क्या है? Indians.
Quite a few of them I know. And इसरो को बाजी आ गए, अब तो सारे मैच में मसाला. एक मैच था बांग्लादेश में.
एक बांग्लादेश फाइनल. नहीं सही फाइनल.
ये लोग ने 350 बना दिए.
Yes, yes.
उस दिन तो अजहर की माँ बन गई. वो कप भी ले रहा था तो उसके हाथ ऐसे पड़े.
क्योंकि उस टूर्नामेंट में एक ही आदमी जीते थे जब भी हम. एक ही आदमी नाखुश नजर आ रहा था, वो था.
अब वो खाने के ने चौका मार दिया. वो बेचारे बच्चे को क्या मालूम. तो वो चौका लग गया तो जीत गए.
और ऐसा ही हुआ है शारजाह में भी, जो फाइनल जीते हैं, जिसमें सचिन वो ले गया कार.
Virtually none of the players spoke with any spunk or integrity when appearing before Justice Chandrachud for his farce of an inquiry. As we shall see in due course, some did to an extent, and one of them was former team manager Sandeep Patil. Patil spoke about the usage of the mobile phone by certain team members in the dressing room. He said, "I wrote to the board that players should not be allowed to take mobile phones with them once they leave the hotel. I also complained to Mr. Dalmia that I suspected that two persons, one of them a player and the other closely connected with him, were leaking important information to the press. I was also unable to understand why Dr. Ali Irani was allowed to attend team meetings on the eve of the match or at any time. I have experienced that the press knew the composition of the team before the team was officially declared." To the Tehelka.com investigative team, Patil said much the same thing.
जब आपने टेक ओवर किया तो क्या हाल था टीम का?
मुझे पता था कि ये चल रहा है, बट ऐसा कोई सामने से थोड़ी बोलता है.
नहीं, जब अजीत जब चले गए तो फिर आपने जब लिया तो कुछ तो
मुझे बोला था कि ऐसा हमने सुना है. मैंने बच्चों को बोला कि करना मत, और क्या कर सकता हूँ.
Prakash Kelkar has an interesting take on this. He claims that amongst other things, Sandeep Patil was taken out because of the report he gave about mobile phone usage in the dressing room.
It is a signal. Sandeep is removed within 5 months.
Same with Madan, I think.
It shows that board is not interested in this. Board is with some people. तो संदीप ऐसे आदमी को 5 महीने में क्यों निकल दिया? और आपको मालूम है संदीप को नहीं मांगता है, उसमें सचिन तेंदुलकर ने सही किया. आज संदीप से बात नहीं करते, झगड़ा नहीं, because he's hurt. He's hurt. बॉम्बे में boys talking against Rusty. अजहर ने सही किया.
Mohinder Amarnath admits about the prevalence of bookies even in his playing days. At his residence in Mumbai, he said,
ऐसा नहीं, bookies used to be there. Bookies were there and they said, but they never used to come in touch with anybody.
उन्हीं को कह रहा है 83 ਵਿੱਚ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਫਾਈਨਲ ਹੋਇਆ ਕਿ ਕੀਰਤੀ ਆਇਆ ਡਰੈਸਿੰਗ ਰੂਮ ਵਿੱਚ, ਬੰਦੇ ਬੈਠੇ ਸੀ ਡਰੈਸਿੰਗ ਰੂਮ ਆਇਆ ਕਿ ਜਿੰਨਾ ਵੀ ਲਾਣਾ ਹੈ ਇੰਡੀਆ ਦੇ ਲਾ ਦੋ. It was, I think, West Indies point of view.
Never know, because now going back, looking back. But see also like we see that there were none of the guys were directly involved. In the sense the bookies used to be scared. They were there. But people, players never used to bother, you know, like nobody was allowed to come close to him. And they were scared also.
पाजी अब्दुल भाई ने
It's amazing जे आदमी कुछ करता है because I always believe कि ये वाला जेड़ा भी पैसा है ना end of the day you never stay.
हाँ क्योंकि यार निकलना ही निकलना है.
It would be worthwhile to hear what Amrit Mathur, former board member and manager of the Indian team to South Africa in 1992, has to say about the function where Kapil Dev was presented with a BMW.
आज की अखबार में लिखा है कि in Sharjah he himself invited people to the function and they
Same thing. That same Qasim guy, South African.
Yeah.
He presented Kapil in '92. You were there. I think.
what same custom I went for that function यार.
Yeah.
You know उस function की क्या कहानी है? By the time Kapil was not very popular in the team.
Okay.
Huh?
Really?
हाँ, he was at that time. But I don't think Ravi was very fond of him. Manoj is obviously not fond of him at all.
Okay.
Nor was Baldekar fond of him.
Of Kapil.
हाँ, this was I think I don't know where Johannesburg में था शायद या डबल में था नहीं फंक्शन ये हुआ कि सबको बुलाएंगे अब ये BMW प्रेजेंट करनी है.
Okay.
We all invited there कि as a function to honor Kapil Dev and to present him with this car. So somebody came to me as manager to invite. I said yes, we'll all come here. If you're honoring our one of our team members, we'll come. And वहाँ के जो स्पोर्ट्स वहाँ के जो भी एसोसिएशन के आदमी थे वो भी इन्वॉल्व थे उसमें. बट अ प्राइवेट फंक्शन. We all went. It was quite a distance out of town, half an hour, 40-minute drive. Kapil Dev got this गाड़ी चली. And he came there. I have forgotten whether it was the same Qasim or somebody else. Sharjah is always full of these shady people. Right?
Yeah.
See, they may not be shady, but ये reputation सी हो गई है कि shady है. मसला अच्छा आदमी भी होता है ना तो वो भी शक में आता है वो भी. That is going to be a problem in India now. Whatever cricket is played here will be suspect.
Mathur has some other insights into the whole subject as well.
And secondly, I think all of them made the mistake of not taking the problem as seriously as it should have been. You know it exists, but you hope that it doesn't exist.
Yeah.
Huh?
और बच्चे
I'm not sure that there is connivance to ignore it. I think more that कि यार just hope क्या ये नहीं है. Like you know that you've got cancer, but you hope क्या मेरे पास नहीं.
Of course, for former BCCI president I.S. Bindra, the match-fixing issue became a splendid opportunity to get back at his rival Jagmohan Dalmia. Bindra proved to be a bigger opportunist than any Ayaram Gayaram. While for reasons best known to himself, he kept quiet for 3 years, recently he was behind Sunil Dev organizing a press conference for Arun Agarwal, the Doordarshan financial advisor, who's making allegations of financial impropriety against Doordarshan officials, Dalmia and World Health. This is what Bindra had to say on the phone to somebody while Manoj Prabhakar was chatting with him.
Hello. Sunil Agarwal नहीं आया भाई. You said to the press conference organize ਕੀਤੀ ਹੋਈ ਹੈ ਉਹਦੀ DS ਜੈਨ. ਉਹ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਜੈਨ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਤੇਰੇ ਘਰ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਰਹਿੰਦਾ ਉਹ ਵੀ ਕਹਿੰਦਾ ਸੀ ਮੈਂ ਉਹਦੀ organize ਕੀਤੀ ਹੋਈ ਹੈ. कौन? अच्छा. हाँ. वो कहता सी मेरे को रोहतास के खिलाफ डॉक्यूमेंट्री एविडेंस हैगी है. हाँ. Yeah, why delay till Monday? You meet him straight away. यार जेडी एविडेंस है आजकल it's trading at a very high premium. Before he changes his mind because जग्गू जिवें के मंडी जो सारा माल जड़ा commodity which is very scarce, he is lifting everything at any price.
Bindra, of course, is busy collecting evidence of his own. And though an ally of an investigation like this one, anyone attaching any altruistic motives to his actions should do so with a truckload of salt. Nevertheless, he's been an important functionary of the board for many years and deserves some space.
क्योंकि मैं वाडेकर साहब ने बोला मैं क्या सर मैं आपके पास लेके आया था नाम की नहीं कहने लगे नहीं आई कंप्लेन टू डालमी.
डालमिया का मतलब the party to all this, so he never brought it to my
and
attention.
after all this कि उन्होंने पता है बंदा कौन है फिर उसके बाद कुछ नहीं किया. सर हुन मैनू तो समझ नहीं आ रहा मैं किस किस का नाम लेंदा रहांगा
नहीं पर जो है मेरे I have named Sachin, I have named Azhar, I have named Ajay Deja in that New Zealand match. I have no fear. मतलब सचिन और अदर मतलब दस्ता कैसी मैच हो रहे ऐसी जगह पे अगर कह रहा है हमारे तो बहुत उनसे रिटर्न है कि जब इंफॉर्मेशन हैगी है स्पेसिफिक इंफॉर्मेशन हैगी है when the Pakistan secretary tells me and if we sleep over this matter then कल खत्म तो क्या होगी.
For people still curious about whether Prabhakar did take the name of the Indian teammate who offered him 25 lakh rupees in front of IS Bindra, here's a clipping of that particular scene.
You told Wadekar.
हाँ जी
94.
मैं वाडेकर को दस्या मैं ज़रूर नहीं दस्या This is the man who came to me and what I have to do. They said just keep quiet, we will take some action.
And Kapil Singh की कहता कि
सिद्धू की सिद्धू सपोर्ट ही नहीं कर रहा सिद्धू was in the room, he was my roommate कहता नहीं मैं वहाँ के बड़े आसान में
obviously the army has mixed up because never brought it to my notice at all.
Of course, then there was the meeting between Manoj Prabhakar and BCCI President A.C. Mutaiya, arranged by former Indian captain Bishan Singh Bedi. Curiously, the BCCI bigwigs, including Lele, are eager to appease Prabhakar if the all-rounder apologized for his conduct. It is important to note that after Prabhakar first talked about the incident 3 years ago, the BCCI filed a court case against him and has withheld payment of his benevolent fund amounting to nearly 8 lakh rupees. Interestingly, not even the government has powers to withhold an employee's provident fund. But first, here's an interesting conversation between Bedi and Prabhakar while they were waiting for the BCCI president.
जिन्हां दे असली ना है उन्हां दा कुछ आ ही नहीं रहा
Tell me, ये बदला के ना पूरा मैं ना ये कपड़े किधर हाँ किधर है हाँ ये मेरे लॉबी मिल गए तो ये गलबात कर रहे थे
कौन कौन
अजहर और अजय
हाँ
और फिर क्या पड़ गए एकदम चिट्टे ही हो गए जी बिल्कुल मैं क्या मैंने तो पूछे कुछ नहीं भी
ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕਹਿ ਦਿੱਤਾ ਹੈ
मैं क्या सारे बंदे नवाने थे अजय नवाने जडेजा नवाने कपड़े नवाने इन्हें तो फिर मैं क्या 3 एस्टैब्लिशमेंट नहीं अजहर की ओके एक कितों इन्हें
ना पैसा कितों आया
एक माई घर नहीं साढ़े को रन होता
ये कार खरीदा नहीं जाता
Bangalore, Mumbai, Hyderabad. He can name the person, but who is going to come to his personal security?
This is why Bishan I wanted by honor. That is what he has been saying also, even before. Now the thing is, I can very easily say, even Chandrachud today I said we can reopen the inquiry. We can reopen it. I can say that we reopen the inquiry. But there is no point appointing another judge or something and opening an inquiry. There must be an investigating agency.
There has to be.
Supposing we give it to the CBI. Now, will Manoj be, then he will be subjected to all this, he'll have to come out openly.
Definitely I will if I get all the security and immunity.
Yes.
I've been threatened on gunpoint, sir.
No, I can do it. I want to know first from you.
Sir, I'm ready, but I should be secure enough.
No.
The security bond you'll get it.
We will give it to CBI for investigating. Now, when it comes to CBI, naturally, if there is some truth, you will be naming some persons.
Yes, sir.
Okay, you name X. CBI will put a trail on X, and they will go and investigate. They are not going to be like Chandrachud's inquiry.
Haan ji.
So now, if tomorrow those fellows have links with Dawood and so on, that is what I am concerned. That day, Azhar telephoned me. It appeared in Deccan Chronicle.
Sir, because I said something else and they published something else. I fired this Madhu Trehan also. I said, this is not the way to do it. You are linking 2 other questions in one. And she said, then sorry.
Hansi Crony wouldn't have got this kind of publicity had he broken Brian Lara's record.
No, only the Germans always say, only in a controversy, you become popular.
No, but at the same time, look at this man's conscience. He couldn't sleep. And at 2:30 in the morning,
He goes to the father and confesses.
he
He
confessed.
went to that pastor, yeah.
Yeah, he went to the pastor and then he confessed it to, he said, I've been dishonest. And look at our boys, having perfectly nice, healthy sleep.
When Azhar rang up, I told him a simple thing.
Yeah.
Azhar, if your conscience is clear,
Yeah.
you don't care whoever says anything, you say that you have reported, placed matters before the board and explain.
Yeah.
If your conscience is clear, why are you worried? No, sir, every time I'm being harassed by Manoj.
Every time.
I don't think he named it.
He gave, I don't know whether he named it, but it appeared in Deccan Chronicle.